Shamble shark, oh shamble, shamble, shamble shark. Da-dun, dun, dun, jump.
Hey everyone, what's going on? ZeroMagnumX here with another Monday Magic for everybody. I hope you guys enjoyed. This is a deck profile of my Humans Rise deck. I got first place at Friday Night Magic for like the first time in my life, so that was really cool. I would only ever get like third or fourth place, but I've actually topped. It was only 3 rounds, but it was still fine. I really feel like that this deck, given the meta, would have went 4-0. Because game 1 I beat... Here's why I think this. Game 1 I beat basically Rakdos wins. It's RDW, but it's using some Rakdos cards. So I was able to win against that. I had a ridiculous turn 5 or something. I can't remember. I think I board wiped, went into Mirror Phantasm, or I somehow mana accelerated, went into Mirror Phantasm, basically milled myself, and in the same turn played Umbral Rights, got all my stuff out on the board, and just won because of Laboratory Maniac. That was insane. I didn't think he'd be at the bottom, but he was there, and I won. Game 2, I was just able to play the mid-range game and then eventually land my bombs with Umbral Rights. Game 2, I played Bant Control, and I beat it 2-0. Luckily, he didn't have any counter spells, and I was able to play around his detention spheres and stuff, and I just took the game. So, in fact, it was really cool that Game 2 of that match, he miracled and Entreat the Angels. I got out an Angel Serenity earlier, or I'm sorry, no, he hard-casted Entreat the Angels. He got 5 Angels out on the board, which was kind of scary. I then, when I played my Angel Serenity, I did something that I didn't think was really super intelligent at the time, because I knew it wasn't going to be enough. I had him at 10 life. Alright. And I swung in with Angel Serenity, which had Zealous Conscripts under it, and I think like my Huntmaster, something that I wanted. I can't remember what it was, but I wanted it back in my hand. And he blocked with 2 Angels to get rid of it. I dealt lethal to 1. He came in, he played Angel Serenity, removed my Angel Serenity. I got Conscripts back to hand. And then he swung at me for 16, took me down to like 2 life. It was my turn. I was thinking it through. Basically, I had to win at that point. And he was like, well, I'm going to win. We're going to go to tie. I'm like, or I could, win right now. And I landed my Zealous Conscripts and I Slayer Stronghold on the board. I took his Angel Serenity because he didn't have any counters. Like I said, luckily. He had 3 Dissipate in his deck, but he just didn't see them. And I was able to do Slayer Stronghold, give Conscripts +3/+0 and Vigilance and haste didn't matter because it already has haste, and then swing for 10 right on the dot. It was amazing. He was tapped out too, so, well, no, never mind, he wasn't tapped out. So that was the amazing part. I took that win, so I took that 2-0. And then the third game, which was the finals, was myself versus who is like one of the best, if not the best, player at our locals. He and I went to 3 games. He was on the Golgari Brian Kibler aggro deck, and I was on this, and I was able to win, and it was fantastic. So it was a really good FNM. Now, pre-release report, and I know I'm talking a lot, so I'll probably put in the description when the deck profile starts if you guys want to see it. Okay, I didn't do well at any of the Gatecrash pre-releases. Friday night, I think I was like 3-2 because we had 5 rounds. On Saturday, I'll get to Saturday. My record was 3-3, but I'll get to Saturday more in detail. And Sunday, I just went 0-2 and dropped because it was the same thing. I would have only had a chance of going 3-2. Sunday, my pulls were ridiculous bad. My deck curved out, but it didn't have any push. So now back to Saturday real quick. I pulled amazing. I pulled basically almost a standard control deck for black-white with Extort and everything else. It was fantastic. I pulled Ghost Council, I pulled Merciless Eviction, I pulled 3 of the They Sack a Guy, gain life equal to toughness. I think it's called Devour Flesh. So many good cards. I think I had 6 removal spells, 1 board wipe, and the Ghost Council, and then just guys to help my deck curve out. The problem is that based on how much I needed to curve out with all the amazing cards in it, I had to increase my deck's number. And with that, I had to play additional lands. I thought it was a bad thing, but my problem is that every time I'd have my opponent down to like 2 life, 3 life, and I'd be able to beat them. I went through it. All my games were fantastic, for the record. And I just needed 1 spell to extort them to death. Or 1 card just to be able to do whatever I needed. And my deck basically beat me by giving me land after land after land, and it just allowed them to come back. And every game I lost. It was a consistent thing, and it was really upsetting because I really thought I was finally going to top because I pulled an amazing black-white control deck. And my lands, had I ran any less, because I did some test draws, I goldfished with less lands because I felt like there's too many in the deck, it would give me constant, consistent 1 land hands. I even had my fiance cut my deck a little bit just to be sure on it. So I had to run that as many lands as I did in order not to get 1 land hands and mulligan every turn. So for some reason, my deck was just, it wasn't so much unbalanced, it just had that odd unbalance for it. So that was Saturday. I was upset. I thought I was going to do way better than I did because I was playing Orzhov and they're ridiculous good, but it was what it was. I didn't top. On the other hand, I made some nice trades. I got 4 Ghost Councils because I want them. I got the Demir Guild Leader, the Red-Green Guild Leader. I bought, well, not really bought, but traded for a Trostani. So I'm collecting the Guild Leaders right now. So the only 2 I have to get are the 2 most expensive Guild Leaders, which are the Simic and the Boros ones. Alright, now, after talking and giving you my review, here's the deck profile. I'm done talking about this weekend. This is just an update. So I'm going to feature this deck, and then I'm going to show you like an idea, more so than it is a deck, on, and I kind of want you guys to comment about it and give me some feedback of what you think about it. So you'll see whenever I get to it. I know this video is long, but this is going to be a long video, and I haven't posted one in a while. So anyways, we have 4 Pilgrim, 4 Looting. I mean, that's pretty standard. 4 Mulch, 4 Farseek, 2 Is a Charm, 3 Verdict. This card is so good in this deck. Sorry, I bumped the camera. Yeah, what you're looking at is on borrow rights, but it's a special artwork my friend had that he got like a GP or something. I traded up for this. It was $10, but it is worth it. I love that artwork, and at our FNM, we're allowed to use alt art cards. So I'm really ecstatic that I got that. That was one of the things I traded for because I'm like, I'm going to be on the deck. This thing's going into like an EDH commander deck at one point after standard because I'm keeping that. That looks so sweet. I'm sorry, I really like that he had that. So, I mean, then just a foil on borrow rights he also had. I'm looking for 2 more foils because these are just normal. Not really looking to trade here. I mean, I'll eventually probably find them. Angel of Glory's Rise. They made foils of these. I kind of want to get those. But paying $10 for the packs they're in kind of sucks. So, we'll see. Alright. 2 Huntmasters. Okay. My deck was running 3 that I won with. So this guy'd be a Huntmaster. But my fiance, because of Gatecrash, is now on a Naya mid-range deck. So I had to make a few adjustments. So I'm going to be trying Mare out. I'm sticking with Human's Rise for a little bit until I can get the Esper mid-range idea going, and I'll show you guys it here in a bit. So Mare is a one of Zealous All-Star. I love this card. I traded for a the Geist Honored Monk. And the video is going to cut out here, and I'm going to edit it and continue here. So stay tuned, and I'll finish the deck and give the Esper idea. Sorry, as I was saying, and again, my camera cut out because for some reason on this card it only wants to record, and I just watched it up to 10 minutes of footage at a time, or 9 something. It's weird. Anyway, I'm going to continue the deck right here. No stops, okay? One Mirror Mad Phantasm. He's the other MVP of the deck. Along with Laboratory Maniac. I love this guy. I've liked this guy since I saw him, and I wanted to find a way to abuse him, and now I have. One Disciple, because you absolutely need him. Commander, because he's awesome. He makes all your guys ridiculous big. Okay, Lant Base. 4 Steam Vents. If you're not running Steam Vents, you're probably not running this version. 4 Garden. Or no, sorry, 3 Garden. No, wait, I was right, 4 Garden. My fiance's deck has 3 Garden in it. Okay, Hallowed Fountains. I took this down to 2. And I was running 2 Clifftop Retreats, but those are in her deck now. So I'm running another Hallowed Fountain and basically a mountain in place. So 4 Rootbound Crags, they're important. They're green sources. 2 Glacials, 2 Isolateds, because you might need black mana at certain points. 1 Sun Petal Grove, 1 Mountain, and the All-Star that won me versus Band, Slayer Stronghold ×2. I love that card. I've never been disappointed with it in this deck. Not once was it bad. Okay, now here's the idea. Okay, this is post Gatecrash. We have 2 Dimir Charms, and you'll see why it's an idea. It's not complete. I have sleeves because I need to get certain cards. 2 of the Orzhov Charms. It's a kill spell. That's basically what these are for this kind of deck. 2 Price. Okay, 4 Blind Obedience. 2 Jace. You can make this guy. You can make this Sorin if you have Sorin. I don't have Sorin, and they're like 22s to 25s, and I just don't want to pay that much for Sorin. So I trade up for Sorin, but I don't want to pay that much. So I own the Jaces, so they're in here. I mean, card acceleration or, you know, pump your dudes. Either's fine for this deck, and the idea it'll be, because this gets you cards. You need Sorin, just makes your guys bigger and makes you dudes. Both are okay in mid-range, I think. 3 Lingering Souls. I'm not going to max Lingering Souls out, only because where it's good, you don't want to open a hand with 2 Lingering Souls in it, and like Jace, and then 4 mana. That's kind of bad. 3 Think Twice. This might go up, I'm not sure. 2 Sphinx's Revelation, because it's mid-range. This guy I absolutely love. So I'm trying 4 of this guy out, because my thought process is going to be kind of like Geist of St. Trap when they kill him, or if they kill him, you know, we'll see from there. I'm trying 4 out, give a realistic number whenever I test this deck out in an FNM and see how it does. Okay, these are going to be Restoration Angels, but I only own 1. The others are my fiance's mid-range deck. Okay, the blank case is in front of you. Okay, these 4 are going to be, I know, they're blank cases. I don't really like the proxy. I'm just waiting. I'm getting them like in a week. So these are going to be for Geist of St. Traps, but they're like 27s now or something, which is outrageous. So it's like a playset for basically $100. And these, I just don't own them. I'm going to get Dragskull Reavers, or not Dragskull Reavers, Dragskull Captains. So it's going to be like a Spirit mid-range deck, and then I just have lands here, which aren't complete. They're just kind of random right now because I have to borrow from my other deck. So that is Monday Magic for tonight. Please go ahead and comment and let me know what you guys think. And like I said, I'm going to edit this video together. I'm sorry it was like 13 or 14 minutes long, but I had to give my experience, if you will, at Gatecrash for the pre-release, let you know went on and give you guys some ideas, because Gatecrash is looking to both do a lot of nothing, but also is going to revolutionize certain decks. So I can't wait to see what people do with the important cards that are important and where it's going to go from there. Alright guys, have a good one, and peace YouTube. ZeroMagnumX out.